Hey, it's Twilight. Hey, today I'm going to show you guys how to sell covered calls on TD Ameritrade. And the first thing you have to do is make sure that your options are enabled on TD Ameritrade. And the next step is to own 100 shares of whatever stock that you want to sell the covered call on. So you need a minimum of 100 shares. And you will sell them in 100 share blocks. So if I have 200 shares, I will be selling 2 covered calls. If I have 1,000 shares, I could sell 10 covered calls, and so on. So the stock I'm picking today is AMC. And what we're going to do is I just pulled up the chart. And to set up this order, we are going to go to the Trade tab. Okay, and what we're going to do is go to Option Chain. And we're going to look at all our dates. We can sell weekly options. We could sell bi-weekly. Pretty much every week with AMC, we are able to sell a weekly option. And some stocks and ETFs you're only able to sell them monthly. So it depends. You have to go through your option chain and check that out. So, but it's great. You can make weekly income, monthly income selling stock. And so basically, if you have a lot of shares and you want to make some extra income, you could sell a portion of it. You could sell half. You could sell, all the shares. And basically what happens is we're going to pick a strike price. So we are going to go to let's go to the May 14th. We're going to go out a couple weeks. And we're going to look at our strike price. We want to make sure our option chain right here is set to single. There's all these different types of options, spreads we can do, but we want to make sure it's on single. And I have the layout set as implied volatility probability. We can check volume open interest. We can check delta gamma theta vega. We can check out all these, but I'm just going to keep it right here for implied volatility. And we're going to look at our option strikes. Strikes we want to set to all. So we're going to set so we can look at all the strikes. And the price currently is $9.17. So let's say we have 500 shares. And we want to sell 5 covered calls. So we're going to look to see what the price is. So right now it's $9.17. And we're going to say our price average is $9 for this. So, we're going to sell above our price average to make extra money. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick a strike. And you could go by probability. And it's going to tell you what the probability of the covered call is going to be out of the money, which means you'll collect the premium and your probability that your shares won't be called will be what we're looking at. So if your covered call lands in the money by the time of the expiration, that means basically you're selling the right to all the shares to somebody else. So they are going to take the shares away from you if it's in the money. So if you sell let's say a $9.50 covered call, and at the end of the cycle, it goes over the $9.50, then they are going to collect those shares. So it just depends on the price. If the price is under $9.50, you keep the premium and the shares. Okay, so we'll look at different premiums and strike prices. So $9.50 right now is 61.4% that's going to be out of the money. So generally, I like to look at about 70% for most of my trades. If you're planning on keeping your shares, I would go with a higher delta. I would go with around 85%. So it just depends. Are you willing to, like I said, you bought your shares at 9, so you can technically sell it at 9. But you want to make a profit. You make the profit whatever's in between the 9 and 9.50. So 50 cents times 500, right, is going to be $250. So you're going to make the difference also what is in between your price and the strike price when it's assigned, when it's called, when the other person takes it. If you keep the share, you just keep the premium. If they take the share, you keep the premium and what's in between the strikes, okay? So we'll look at So I like the $10 strikes at about 70%. It's at 69.4%, right? So what we look at is our bid price is 51 cents and our ask is 52. So if we sell it right at the bid price, we enter the trade immediately. If we want to try to get a better price, we could put in the asking price, which is 52 cents. And we're selling 5 contracts. So it's going to be like an extra $5 for every penny this goes up. Because remember, it's times 100. So let's say we just want to enter the trade right off the top. So we're going to go in and sell it at 51 cents. And then our order entry stream comes up and see spread wants single. And we're selling. See, automatically it came up as 10 contracts. So we're going to do 5 contracts. So we're going to just toggle that to 5. AMC on the 14th. And we did the $10 strike. And type is call because we're selling a call. And right now the price is 51 cents. And order limit. So it executes right at the same price that we're putting in. You can put a market price in, but I suggest you do a limit so you know exactly when you're going to get filled. Day, if you want it filled on today's date, or if you do GTC, you could just keep it active till tomorrow or to whenever it gets filled. So yeah, we're selling this covered call. And our price is 51 cents. So it's like $51 for each contract times 5. So it's like 255. So we would bring in 255 credit, and we get that premium no matter what. So we get it up front, which is even great. You get the premium up front. You can do whatever you want with it. And if by May 14th the price goes over $10 and the shares get assigned, then basically you're going to make what's in between 9 and 10. So you have 5 contracts, $500. So $500 plus 251, 751. So that's what you're going to make. And if it doesn't reach $10, you'll make your premium, and then you could sell it again next week. So yeah, all you have to do is hit confirm and send. And this box just wants to make sure that you did everything correct, and you hit send. And bam, your order is working, and it will get filled as soon as possible. And if you need to change your order, you can go down, see view orders right here. You can right click, and then you could hit cancel replace order. And then you could change the bid price if you want. So if you didn't get filled and you want to change it to, let's say, 45 cents. So we're going to submit another order. Bam. Okay, now it's working, 45 cents. And it will alert you. As soon as your order gets filled, you will be alerted. And so yeah, if you want to get out of the trade, you could always close it early. If you don't want to wait till the expiration, let's say you want to take like maybe half of it and then close the trade. So we're going to go to cancel replace. And once it's filled, we're going to put in a buy order. We're going to close that trade. And I can't show you how to do that right now because the order isn't filled. But basically what we're going to do is like, we're going to go in our window and we're going to do closing order, and we're just going to type in the amount that we want to close it at. So it's at 45 right now. Let's say we want to close it at 25. So we'll hit it 25, and then right here, we're going to switch it to buy. See? Buy 5 contracts at 25. So we would get $125. So if we wanted to close it early, so yeah, we just send it and we'd be all set. So yeah, this is how you sell a covered call for AMC. You could do it with any stock that you want, and yeah, hopefully this helps. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And yeah, good luck, and hopefully make some good money. Okay, see ya.